Okay, and welcome back, grade 5, to video lesson 8. Potentially your last math video. We'll see. Okay, unit 2, multiplication fractions. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're nearly finished, aren't we? Yesterday, or the last video, we studied page 78. Okay, and I think that was the last of your official pages left in this book or this unit for this book. Today we're going to do some problem solving together. Okay, problem solving. Usually problem solving questions are a little bit more difficult and take a little bit more time, but we'll go through them together. Okay, let's have a look today. Your Wordles number 8 and your bonus bonanza number 8. Okay, let's have a look then. Time for Wordle or rebus of the day. And here it is, guys. It says try. It has the word stand with a line, and underneath the word stand is the number 2. Okay, so good luck. I'm sure most of you are experts by now at getting the rebus answer. Your bonanza question today. Let's have a look. Where's my box? Hang on a sec. Oh, it's over here. Okay, I have it. Let's see. Bonanza number 8. Oh, I'm not looking, I promise. Is as follows. Okay, there it is on the screen if you can see it. And I'll read it out twice. It says 26 times 4 over 5. Again, that is 26 times 4 over 5. Good luck. And I look forward to seeing your emails later. All right, good. So let's skip on then to page 79 in your green textbook. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And again, let's try and press pause before each question. See if you can do it yourself, okay? I promise you'll feel so much better if you can get the answer by yourself, okay? Let's start then, okay? At the top it says, let's think along, all right? And it says, a class has 40 students. 2 over 5 of the students in the class are girls. 1 over 2 of the boys and 3 over 8 of the girls know how to swim. Okay, 2 questions. Question A says, what fraction of the students in the class know how to swim? And then B is different because it says how many students do not know how to swim. So for question A, we need a fraction answer. And then for question B, we need a whole number answer, don't we? With a sentence, okay? Both with a sentence. If you want to press pause now and try by yourself, go ahead. Go. 3. And we're back. Well, let's go through the answer together then, okay? So first, let's circle 2 over 5. It says 2 over 5 of the students in the class are girls, all right? So we know that 2 over 5 of 40 equals 16. So we know there's 16 girls in the class, all right? Now the remainder from the fraction would be 3 over 5, right? Because 5 over 5 would equal 1 whole. So we know that 3 over 5 of the students in the class are boys, and that would equal 25 boys. 40 multiplied by 3 over 5 would give us 24. Okay, good. Let's move on and try and answer A then. Okay, I'll go to the next slide in a second. So 1 over 2 of the boys and 3 over 8 of the girls know how to swim. Good. Let's do the boys first then. Okay, so there were 3 over 5 of the class are boys, and 1 over 2 of the boys know how to swim. So let's multiply those together and we get 3 over 10. Okay, so 3 over 10 of the boys know how to swim. Let's go to the girls. there were 2/5 of the class were girls, and 3/8 of the girls knew how to swim or know how to swim. Multiply those together, we get 2 times 3 is 6, 5 times 8 is 40. Let's simplify that answer down to 3/20, okay? Good. Now, what do we have? We have 3/10 of the boys know how to swim, 3/20 of the girls know how to swim. Okay, let's use different colored circles, green for the boys, pink for the girls. Okay, and let's plus those together now, because we need to find the total, don't we? So 3/10 plus 3/20 would equal 9/20, all right? So the answer to question A should be as follows, guys. 9/20 of the students know how to swim, okay? I hope that made sense. All right, let's go to part B of the question. And it said, how many students do not know how to swim? Well, okay. What information do we already know? We already know that 9/20 of the students do know how to swim. So that must mean that 11/20 of the students do not know how to swim. Okay, and if you remember how many students are in the class total is 40. So what we need to do, guys, is that 11/20 times 40 would give us 22. And you can also cross multiply or cross cancel, sorry, the 40 and 20. That would give us 2/1. 11 times 2 is 22 over 1 would equal 22. All right, so that's the answer to question B. All right, 22 of the students do not know how to swim. All right, good. It's going to get a little bit harder, I promise you. If we go to page 80 now, all right, and again, if you want to pause now and try by yourself, go ahead. Okay. 3, 2, 1, we're back. Okay, so what do we see? It says the figure below represents a square measuring 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay, and then question A, it says mark out 2/5 meters by 3/4 meters. Shade this rectangle and find its area. So guys, we're going to have to draw in a minute, okay? And what I recommend is if you look at this box here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes at the top, small boxes by 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can draw that into this box, it will help you answer this question, or you can draw it to the side, same as teacher Johnny did, okay? Now, why did we do 5 times 4? Well, if you look at the red line underneath, we have 2/5 meters by 3/4. So we used 5 at the top and 4 at the side, okay? And there is a total of 20 squares inside the box, isn't there, okay? Now, guys, we need to multiply these two fractions. So 2/5 times 3/4 gives us a total of 6/20, all right? Now, this is where we need to color the small boxes inside the larger box, don't we? Okay, because there are 20 small boxes. We need to color 6 of them, like this, okay? And that would represent 6/20 of the whole box, okay? And it would look something like that, all right? I hope that makes sense to you, okay? Well done. I thought that was a hard question. Okay, excellent if you got it by yourselves. Question B, it said, show how the area of the rectangle obtained in A is related to the fraction of the shaded part of the whole figure. Oh my, okay, well you guys can write this inside the boxes. The area of the rectangle we drew is 3/10 meters squared. Remember, we use the small 2 squared when we're talking about area. Okay, and you can also write the fraction of the shaded part as a whole is 6/20. Right? Excellent. I hope that makes sense. Let's go to page 81. And be prepared. Page 81 is difficult. It really is, okay? I think we're on page 21. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. Did I say 21? Page 81. Yes, it is. Roy. We have the person Roy. And he went and spent some money, didn't he? Okay. He spent 220 baht on a pair of jeans, all right? And the best way to answer this question is for us to draw some pictures underneath the question, which is what we'll do. So you guys can draw this first of all. Again, if you want to press pause and try and get this question yourself, feel free. Pause now. Okay. Good. So we know the jeans equals 220 baht. That's what we know. And then it said he spent 4/7 of the remaining amount on a shirt. He had 1/9 of his money left over. How much did Roy have at the beginning, at the start? Okay, so this is really tricky. We know how much he spent on the jeans, but we need to know how much money did he have before he bought the jeans. Okay, now let's look at the next fraction is 4/7. That's how much he spent on the shirt. And guys, we can represent the 4/7 with 4 boxes next to the jeans. Okay, and hang on a second. Okay, that's the shirt. 4/7, right? Why did we put the 3 small yellow circles on? Well, because we're going to use this denominator 7. Okay, so if we count the boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know he spent 4/7 on the shirt, okay? And he has 1/9 of his money left, okay? That's how much is left over. So we're going to represent 1/9 with the 3 small squares, okay? I know it seems confusing, and it is a confusing question. It's a difficult question, but let's carry on, okay? So 1/9 can be equal to 3 small squares, is how we represented it, okay? Let's go to the next part, all right? Now, it's a bit confusing. Let's see. This, let's go back to normal. Okay, good. So, what do we know? He had 1/9 remaining. So that must mean he spent 8/9, okay? And if you look at the large red arrow, it goes from jeans all the way up to shirts. That's how much money he spent. We know that, don't we? Okay? And we're going to do 8 multiplied by 3, and I'll tell you why. Because the 8 represents how much money Roy spent, okay? And the 3 is going to represent the 3 yellow boxes here. That's the remainder, okay? And that's going to represent 1/9. Okay, so 8 times 3 takes us to 24, okay? Now, why are we minusing 4 from 24 to get 20? Well, that is because we know he spent 4/7 on the shirts, don't we? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 blue boxes. So we're going to minus the 4 from 24, okay? And that gives us 20. So now we know that he spent 20 small boxes are equal to the amount of money he spent on the jeans, okay? I know this is confusing. It's confusing for Teacher Johnny too, okay? I'll go back, let that settle in, okay? And let's go on. What do we have next? So the shirt and the leftover equals 7 units or 7 small boxes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we worked out that the jeans are equal to 20 small boxes or 20 units, okay? How much is 1 unit? That means how much baht is 1 unit? Well, we know he spent 220 baht on the jeans, don't we? So if we divide 220 by 20, we should get 11, okay? Now that tells us that 1 unit or 1 box equals 11 baht. That's where we are right now, okay? And if we go back to the original question, how much did Roy have at first? Okay, well, look, we have 20 units plus 7 units gives us 27. Okay, how many units in total? 27 units. We know that 1 baht equals 11 units. 1 unit equals 11 baht. Okay, so if we do 27 times 11, that gives us 297. And that would mean Roy had 297 baht at first. Okay, guys, I know I went a little bit fast. I sounded fast when I was talking to myself. If you need to go back and review this question, please do, because it's difficult. It's a problem-solving question, but it feels good when you can work it out by yourselves, right? Okay. Well done. Okay. Your video bonus quiz number 8 is as follows: 3 mixed number multiplication questions. Again, email me and I'll get back to you. 2 points per question. All right. Excellent. Well, let's see your classwork, pages 83 and 84. These are also problem-solving type questions. Okay. Now, for this, if you want to send me a picture of your answers on page 83 and 84, I will respond back to you with the answers, okay? So good luck, and these are the last pages in Unit 2 before we move on, all right? Well done. Thanks for listening, and have a nice and wonderful day. Good luck in all of your other subjects, and I shall see you all soon, all right? Bye-bye, grade 5.